My name is Damilola Adekunle. Today is Thursday, 16th October 2025, and this morning we're looking at dailies, starting from the This Day newspaper, The Guardian, Daily Trust, and the Punch newspaper. To start this program this morning, I'm starting with the Punch newspaper with a bold headline: Hurricane Tinubu, mass defections ignite one party state fears. With the rider to says Atiku Obi kick as Tinubu tightens grip on South with governor's defections. APC awaits Diri, Oti, Kefas, Mufwang. That stories on page 2 of Punch newspaper this morning. Beside the nameplate, Senate screens new INEC chair Amopitan today. Senate screens new INEC chair Amopitan today. That stories on page 22. Presidential jet still unsold for 4 months after listing. Presidential jet still unsold 4 months after listing, as on page 7. Inflation dropped to 18.02% in 6 months streak. That story is on page 24. Jonathan slams successor for abandoning Bayelsa project. That's on page 14. Four arraigned over murder of Oshu local government chair. That's on page 5. To get more details on the stories, pick a copy of the Punch newspaper this morning. And moving away from the Punch, I have the Daily Trust newspaper with a bold headline: Fuel price climbs to 1,000 naira as queues resurface. Fuel price climbs to 1,000 naira as queues resurface. That story is on page 3 of Daily Trust this morning. Nigeria loses bid to host Commonwealth Games. That story is on page 38. Odinga's death creates a vacuum in Kenya's opposition. That's on page 25. Sultan seeks social media regulation at Ulama meeting. That story is on page 6. PDP governors now 8 as Diri resigns. That story is on page 5. Inflation drop despite food price reduction. Purchasing power low. That story is on page 19. To get details on none of the stories, pick a copy of Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Away from the Daily Trust, I have the Guardian newspaper with the headline that says Obi Atiku's 2027 bids wobble as defections, internal strife rock LP PDP. That's the reason page 6 of Guardian this morning. Wike mocks defectors as Diri dumps PDP with 21 Bayelsa lawmakers. That's on page 6. Senate screens Amopitan as INEC chairman today. That's on page 3. Katsina government not part of community's negotiation with bandits, says Rada. That's on page 29. Nigeria's revenue to output ratio may drop to 9.2% by 2030, IMF warns. That's the reason page 15. To get more details on the story, pick a copy of the Guardian newspaper this morning. My last take this morning is This Day newspaper with a bold headline: 24 hours after Mba joined APC, Diri abandons PDP, keeps mom on next move. The story comes with a rider that says quits with whole of party structure. Ben Bruce joins APC. Dixon reiterates loyalty to party. PDP appoints Ben Obi convention secretary. That story is on page 88 of This Day newspaper this morning. Cardoso woos investors as FX turnover hits $8.6 billion. Anticipates current account surplus to exceed $20 billion. That story is on front page of This Day, and the story continues on page 38. Inflation declines further 18.02% amid moderation in food, energy prices, FX stability. That story is on page 8. To get details on all of those stories, pick a copy of This Day newspaper this morning. To give you an highlight of the program, we looked at the Punch, Daily Trust, The Guardian, and This Day newspaper. Thank you so much for listening to and watching Sheed X newspaper updates. My name is Dami Lola Adekunle. Do well to have a wonderful day. Thank you.